Everybody. Also, I know we had an unwelcome visitor, I guess is what we could call it, when I was on camera just a few minutes ago. Hubert has successfully been escorted from the building by security for disturbing
I'm still in here somewhere. You just can't see me.
Hubert, you need to get a badge if you're going to be here.
Fine, I'll be right back.
You're not on the list.
I am too. You're not on the list.
I'm on the list. I'm the host of the show.
I'm the host.
I can't. I didn't sign up for this. I signed up to be the swag queen, so let's get my swag duties back on. The air is deathly still, even though the candles still flicker. So let's dust away the comments and get to our warm-up question. Here is question number 1. On Halloween, what phrase do kids go door to door saying? Trick or treat, gimme, or do you have any Grey Poupon? What is it? You'll be hearing it a lot tomorrow. When a kid shows up in costume, you have 2 options: cough up the goods or be subjected to a prank. That's the trade-off when kids say trick or treat. 99% of you found the treat in that question. Nice work. You're heading on into question number 2. So I loved going trick-or-treating as a kid, but I kind of am looking back now after reading that question, and I think it would have been more appropriate for me to ask if anyone had any Grey Poupon, because I love mustard and I literally used to eat it out of the packets when I was a child. I would just eat plain mustard. So fun fact about the swag queen. Let's get into question number 2. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. Which of these Halloween costumes would most likely involve fangs? Princess Leia, He-Man, or Dracula? Which one would need fangs? Am I the only one who thinks that those cheap fake fangs are really uncomfortable? I'm not a huge fan of getting a bunch of little cuts inside my mouth, so I'm not dressing as Dracula this year. 98% of the Swag Nation sunk their teeth into that question. You got it right, so you're heading into Q3, and if you got out on that one, you might be thinking, I want bonus SB, and we'll give it to you. We have bonus SB available on question number 3, so if you answer this one correctly, it's all yours, people. Let's get into question number 3. Which Charms lollipop has gum inside it? Tootsie Pops, Blow Pops, or Dum Dums? Which lollipop has gum inside it? The Tootsie Pop commercial tells you that everyone crunches down before licking their way to the Tootsie Roll Center, but everyone is crunching their way to the gum in a Blow Pop. 87% of you got that one right. Okay, so we have some lollipop fans in here. You're moving on into question number 4. So fun little story about Petey. He was a chubby, cute little guy with a flat face, and he loved eating Dum-Dums. We couldn't keep him away if we had Dum-Dums in the house. He would just eat them and loved them. Okay, question number 4 coming up, worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. What local delicacy could you enjoy if you visited the city where candy corn was created? New England clam chowder, cheesesteak, or gumbo? Okay, testing your candy corn knowledge here. So candy corn joins bubblegum, the Slinky, streetlights, and revolving doors as an invention born in Philadelphia, home of the definitely good for you cheesesteak. Okay, wow, this one was a tough one. So we lost 68% of you on that one. 32% of you are still in the game. For those of you who got out, let's all take a moment, take a deep breath, and hit that rejoin button, you guys. It is second chance week. You are automatically getting 2 rejoins just for playing today's game and any other game that you play this week, so you might as well use any rejoins that you have waiting in your account. It is too early to be out. We've had over 3,350 of you get back in the game, which was the smartest move you made all day, but I'm gonna let that number climb up a little bit more. Those people in Philly really knew what they were doing, huh? They got the Slinky, they've got gum, cheesesteak, Hal. We've got Hal from Phillies.
Yay!
All right, let's get into Q5, you guys. We have 1 bonus SB on the line. Also, I just want to say 3,400 of you rejoined. So that was great. I'm proud of you. Q5, here it is. Which of the following was highest on Google's 2018 most popular Halloween costumes list? Which dinosaur or Spider-Man? That question was a mouthful. Every year, Google uses their search algorithm to determine which costumes top their list. And last year, everyone had Marvel Comics in their eyes. Spider-Man is the answer. Okay, so 4,500 of you got that one right. That's 62% of the Swag Nation who knew that Spider-Man was the most popular Halloween costume last year. How many of you were Spider-Man last year, and how many of you are being Spider-Man this year? Let me know in the chat. I really want to know. That might have been a good costume for me. Okay, Q6 is coming up, and we have one bonus SB to give away. Just answer this question correctly. Here's Q6. Throwing a sheet over your body with eye holes is the basic version of what Halloween costume? Ghost, werewolf, or vampire? Get those answers locked in. In It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, old Chuck makes too many holes in his costume and looks like a walking piece of Swiss cheese instead of a proper ghost. 99% of you answered that one correctly. Wow, that is... only 30 of you got out on that one. So these are some pretty stellar numbers that we have here. 4,996 of you are heading on into Q7. Let's get right to it. It's worth one bonus SB. What future Emmy winner provided the narration for the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre? William Shatner, John Larroquette, or James Spader? Who narrated this horror film? Tobe Hooper gave him the job because he was a friend of a friend, and he went on to become a successful sitcom actor who appeared most recently in CBS's Blood and Treasure, John Larroquette. Ooh, again, this one was a tough one. We lost 61% of you. Only 38% of you got that one right. So I guess we don't have a ton of Texas Chainsaw Massacre fans in here. I mean, I don't blame you. That movie is kind of terrifying. If you did get out, I recommend clicking that rejoin button. I know you don't need the reminder, but I'm here to give it to you anyway. It's second chance week. You're getting 2 free rejoins just for playing, so you might as well use any rejoins that you have right now. All right, we've had 700 of you get back in the game, so let's move on into Q8. We have one bonus SB for you. Here it is. When the Monster Mash first hit #1 on the Billboard charts, whose song did it replace in that spot? The Four Seasons, Elvis Presley, or the Beatles? A music question. When Bobby Boris Pickett's Karloff-inspired Halloween classic finally hit the top spot, it knocked off Sherry, a top hit by Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Oh man, these results hurt me. We have 78% of you who got out and 22% of you who are still in the game. Okay, we all need to take a moment to rejoin. And, you know, if you did get out, I just want to say, big girls don't cry. They rejoined the game. I think that was off. I'm pretty sure that was off tune. I forgot the tune. Doesn't matter. You guys rejoined. That's what I wanted to see happen. So let's get into the second to last question worth one bonus SB. Here it is. In which horror film franchise are victims told, "I want to play a game"? Psycho, Ghoulies, or Saw? Which movie do they play a game in? Well, people are kidnapped and forced to play the ultimate game of Would You Rather in this gruesome series of films. I'm talking about Saw. 625 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. If you had fun playing this game, tell your friends all about it, post to social media with the hashtag SBLive, and include your share link. If people sign up with it, you'll get a free rejoin, just like the 2 you got for playing this game. How would you like to double your SB? For a limited time, you can when you complete offers through Revenue Universe on swagbucks.com. So head there after the game to find For every 50 SB you earn through Revenue Universe, you will earn 1 entry for your chance to win your share of $20,000 cash. There is no limit to the number of entries you can earn. The double SB are available until midnight Pacific time tomorrow evening, but you can earn entries for the giveaway through December 11th. Players from all countries qualify, but only US players can earn entries in the drawing. Everybody go check it out after the game. You don't want to miss this. if you ask me, so you definitely have to check that out after we get through this final question. We've got Q10 coming up right now, and it's worth 1 bonus SB. I hope you're ready. Here's the final question. In Carrie, what substance is dumped on her head at prom? Confetti, ice water, or pig's blood? Okay, Q10, the moment of truth. Listen, it is never a good idea to bully anyone, but when the victim has psychic powers, you are in trouble. They shouldn't have dumped that pig's blood on her. 621 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize.